Hey, I've been taking a lot of pictures at the zoo recently, and I've been using this. On this Fuji X-H1 body, I've got the 100 to 400mm lens, and it's been phenomenal. I've been absolutely blown away because I've been getting results like this. Now, as photographers, we always want a bit more, don't we? Of course we do. Now this 400mm, because it's an APS sensor in this camera, is giving me actually the equivalent of a 600mm, which is great. But as I say, I want more. So what I've got here is the Fuji converter. It's a 1.4 converter, and look at it. Look how little it is. Absolutely fantastic. This just fits between the body and the lens, and that will give me effectively almost a 900mm. So will it affect the quality? It'll affect the light. It'll lose me one stop. That's all, just one stop to go from 600mm to almost 900mm. That's got to be worth it, hasn't it? But what about the quality? Does it affect the quality? Well, we need to know. So let's take some pictures with this at the 400mm, effectively giving me 600mm, and with this fitted, giving me nearly 900mm. What I'll do is I'll zoom the 400 up, so it's around about the same magnification, and we'll see whether this is actually worth getting. So let's get into some example pictures. And the first thing I'm going to show you on every image is a 50mm version. This is like what your eye's seeing virtually. This is a 50mm. So let's zoom in, and that's what the lens on its own is giving me. So that's a 400, giving me an effective 600mm. But what about when I put the converter on? How much closer will it get? Ooh, yeah, that's interesting. That's quite a bit closer, isn't it? Yeah, and the bokeh's improved there as well. That's quite interesting. That's more than I thought. Let's put them side by side. And yeah, look at that. I mean, could you imagine a little bird sitting at the top of that? That's that top one's the one you want, isn't it? It's got that better, bigger sort of bokeh. It's still sharp, isn't it? But look at the depth of field. What I've done now, look, is I've increased the magnification in post of the bottom one, so that's giving me 900. Actually, looking at that, they're not a lot different, are they? Not a lot different. Let's have another image. That's the 50mm. That's what my eye's seeing in front of me, that pond. And I'm going to zoom into that little water jet in the middle there, the fountain. Let's have a look. And that's what the 400mm, as I say, effective 600 is giving me. How much more am I getting with the converter? Let's have a look. Okay, that's a lot different again. And it really has captured that one section of water, but look how shallow the depth of focus is there. We've got a really tiny depth of field because of the effective 900mm, haven't we? Let's put them side by side. Yeah, definitely much shallower depth of field on the one with the converter. I've got more area sharp, and basically these are on the same settings other than the one stop difference, which I used ISO for. And yeah, I have to say, let's zoom that bottom one up. Let's zoom the 400mm up, so it's giving us the same magnification as the converter. Yeah, there's more depth of field in that. There's slightly more of that water sharp, isn't there? I mean, which one does it for you? Which one do you think is the better image? Would you buy it? Are you getting enough for your money? Okay, here's a 50mm. As the eye is seeing shot, and let's zoom into that plant at the back, that blue one over here. That's the shot with the 400 without the converter, and everything looks pretty good. There's a reasonable amount of sharpness across the area. Obviously, I'm focusing on that one blue flower in the middle, and that's with the converter. And okay, yeah, I'm closer, but that blue flower, I think it might have even missed it slightly and just caught one of the leaves. Look, let's put them side by side. Yeah, definitely it's sharper without the converter. And I think that's one of the things you've got to be really careful when you're up at those sort of 900mm ends. If you've got a busy scene, to make sure that the autofocus has got the exact place you want. Let's zoom that bottom one up so it's roughly the same magnification. You know, I'm not sure how much more the converter's given me. Yes, there's a little bit more detail in it, but there's less depth of field and it's so much more critical. It's a difficult one. I'm not sure I'm selling it at the moment. Okay, look at the chimney on that 50mm shot on the house opposite. Let's go in with a 400mm. Yeah, nice and sharp. The tiles are pretty sharp as well. Let's put the converter on and bang it up to 900. That's not as sharp for me, sorry. Let's put them side by side, and clearly without the converter is sharper. Let's zoom it up. Okay, so I've lost a few megapixels, but I still think gosh, there's not much between them, is there? I don't know. Let's move on to the next. I can't decide. Some yellow flowers. There might be weeds. Who knows? I'm no expert gardener. That's the 400mm. That is the 600mm. The flowers at the top are sharp. The flowers at the bottom are soft because of the depth of field. It's that critical. Maybe we put them side by side, and you can see the 400 at the bottom has managed to keep everything what I call acceptably sharp, and the top one just hasn't. Let's zoom the 400 up finally. Yeah, you know what? I go for that 400. Okay, so I'm losing a bit of quality in the size of the image, the megapixel, but actually what I gain on depth of field, yeah, that's worth it to me.
So what's my conclusion? Well, it's this. I'm not going to be buying one. I think it's a great bit of kit that costs not a lot of money. But what you need to realise is when you use one of those, yes, you're going to get close in. Yeah, you're going to get that big 900mm, but that comes at a cost. One stop of light, yes, so you're not going to be using this in dark environments, but also depth of field. It has a really shallow depth of field when you're up at that 900mm end, effective 900mm, obviously. And it was too much for me. I would rather actually cut into the picture and keep that depth of field. As you saw, you know, when I blew a picture up from the 400mm by itself without the converter and then just blew it up a little bit, okay, I lost a few megapixels, but I got more depth of field. And for me, that's worth more. That's what I want. So it's horses for courses. If you really want to get in close, it's a great cheap way of doing it. But if you want, all the quality, you want to make your pictures look good and you want more depth of field, then I'd say stick with the 400mm end of that great lens. There are lots of things you can do to make your pictures look better. There's one in particular, absolutely fantastic trick to make all your pictures look better. Every picture you've ever taken would look better with this, and what's more, it's absolutely free of charge, and you can do it retrospectively. You can go through all your old pictures and make them look better with just this one trick. You want to know what that is? Of course you do. Check out this video here.